believe Wiz Khalifa's going out with
Winnie Harlow, right?
Yeah, man.
They're going out now. Actually, wait, he left that team.
Fair though.
They're going out.
Because I've been seeing bare comments of him on her page. I'm like,
yeah, man, they're probably going out.
They've been flirting for time, man.
Yeah.
Gotta wish them well.
He's a fucking G, I love him.
So he left that girl, yeah? because they were looking powerful together, innit?
Wait,
He did a music video with her.
which girl?
You know he was with that like, I don't know who she was.
I think she was a cheerleader or something like that.
But they were known as becoming like fashion icons together. Do you know what I mean? Like they were dressing.
Because they were like, he was all over
He's got
his Instagram page and everything. They did that new music video, Letterman. They did that Letterman video.
Shit, I don't even know who this chick is. Wait, so she's a dancer?
I don't know who she is.
I just remember him from the chick, Amber, with the shaved head, who had kids.
That was
I don't know.
hard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was 80s.
I don't really follow him
That's
too
the
much.
mum of Sebastian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And now
sweet.
she's with 21 Savage.
My sister just become the director of Nicki Minaj's club in Dubai, and the reason being, yeah.
What is this, man?
The reason being,
Yeah, I didn't even know you had a sister.
oh, she's not my blood sister.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I didn't even know you had a sister. No, but she is like my soul sister.
I got
And
you.
she, me, Kenny, and her, we did a music video for Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Lil Wayne. And Nicki Minaj grabbed her Nada straight away, and she was like, "I want you at the front with me. You're just beautiful, yeah." And then months.
How long ago is this?
That's
is
like a year
right?
ago. No, about a year ago, year and a half ago. Then she felt guided to be in Dubai. Just with a pound to her name, she just knew I had to be there. And about a week, Nicki Minaj turns up, opens up this thing, recognizes her from the shoot, and she said, "I want you to be the director."
Dude,
of
isn't
this
that the
entire-"
crazy thing about life?
It's the beauty of
Dude, it's like everything happens for a reason, and it's about energy, it's about being positive, being in the right place at the right time, obviously, as well.
This goes straight with
isn't that
one,
mad?
this goes straight with one of my questions, which I just thought
me.
this question when you just said it. So, do you believe everything happens for a reason?
100%, man. It's like what you were just saying there, you know, I think one of the most important things in life is one thing my mum always told me. She said, always be positive no matter what, right? And I think if you're a positive individual like you are, you attract positive vibes. But I honestly believe everything happens for a reason. You meet people for a reason. Your path goes a certain way, and throughout that path, you'll be in a certain place at a certain time.
To meet someone.
100%, man. Do you believe in that?
100%, yeah. I believe.
I mean, look at how long have we known each other?
I'd say 5 years now.
5 years, right?
5 years.
Think of your path, man. How many things have changed, eh?
Well, that's one of my other questions I was going to ask. Kind of, what is it that you saw in me that you wanted me to be the face of your brand all them years ago?
Dude, it's your look, man. You
Yeah.
just had such a strong look. I don't know what it was. I remember, I think for us, one of the most important things with Serge as well is finding models who have something a little extra. You know, when you look at someone, before even knowing them, I
Like the
think,
king, look at
look
him.
at this boy right here, right?
Hold tight,
I think
Jason.
even before meeting people, obviously when you meet someone, that's when you really get a vibe. But I think sometimes, man, when you look at someone, you look at the way in which they pose, they hold their body, the way they look, and you just had that. You had something different, man. That's the important thing for us. We don't want to just have like the standard looking model, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want something different.
It's the character,
I
innit?
think that might have been the shot up there. Was that the
Ooh.
first shoot?
Let me see.
Grab that
This is
bad
definitely
boy.
the first shoot. Yeah, this is when we actually did like a proper.
See that? Look how fresh you look there, bro.
Look at the short
There's
dreads.
another one up here. I'm gonna grab it.
Puffy face.
Dude, you look so fresh. Much less tattoos here, I feel.
Yeah.
So this was, how long ago was this? 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Look at that bad boy.
And I always remember you like looking after me after the shoot. You know, you'd
course,
make sure
man.
that I was involved in like the promo afterwards, and
Of
you'd also
course.
just keep up to date with my life, which is something that's super rare for a client. Do you know what I
I
mean?
think for us as well, man, it's like, you know, we're a very small brand, but we like to build a community, you know? And I think it's the same with me personally. When I work with people or if I work with brands, I don't like to see it as a one-stop thing. You know what I mean? I think if you vibe together and you can create something really unique and you bounce off each other, I think it's so important in life to continue that.
Well,
Do you know what I mean?
This is
And
proof
to
of
like,
this right now,
and to
isn't it?
stay, you know, in line with people's journeys, man, and see how they develop and see if we can develop together, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, Serge has grown, you've grown, I've grown, but we kind of done it together, right? And we've gone off and we've done our own things, but we're constantly coming back and checking in.
No, it's true.
Which is so important.
Longevity.
Longevity, man, that's what it's about.
Alright, so my next question actually is it's just a bit of a funny one, really.
Alright, hear me.
Was you really made in Chelsea?
Was I really made in Chelsea? No, I was not really made in Chelsea, man. To be honest, do you know what, man? My dad, he is made in Chelsea. My dad's the original. You ask my dad, these guys obviously see my dad, he occasionally comes in here. He lives in Chelsea, he was born in Chelsea. I actually grew up with my mum in Gloucestershire, so 2 hours south of London. And it probably wasn't until I was like maybe 13, I moved up here to London, started living with my dad.
Oh, so from 13 you've had your roots in...
Yeah, man, I've been
Okay,
here,
cool.
I've done my time.
You know.
I've done my time. I think for
He's a
us,
resident.
it was a lot of my friends were in this area, we kind of grew up together, you know, from 13, that's when you really grow up, I feel, right?
Yeah.
So I was developed in Chelsea, but not made in Chelsea.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So my next one actually is quite a simple one. Do you know much about the effect and power of crystals?
I do not, man. I know crystals is a big thing at the moment. I know it's something that you're very much into. But I can't say I have much knowledge on it.
Do you have any crystals?
I do not. I got a lot of silver.
I'm gonna give you your first ever crystal then. I bought you one.
Legit. You got to tell me everything about this crystal,
I will.
right?
I've got little bits of information.
So, I mean, crystals, right, it's all about the energy?
It's all
Is
about
that
the energy
energies coming off these bad boys?
and the way they vibrate. So this is, I love the colour of this.
This is beautiful,
I'm gonna have to
man.
pronounce
Thank
this right.
you.
This is labradite, this one.
Okay, tell me about it.
And it's specifically known for self-discovery. It's excellent for awakening one's own awareness of inner spirit. And it's also amazing at creating a shield around the aura.
I love that.
So you know about auras and chakras and
Yes.
meridians? We've got like 7 chakras. We've got much more than 7, but we've got our, you know, a crown chakra going down to our root chakra. We have all these energy spots on our bodies. And everything is vibration, right? This chair, everything on an atomic level is vibration. And they've kind of just scientifically proven that crystals vibrate each style at a different vibration. And when you have them and you work with the crystal, it can help with the vibrational vortexes on our bodies. So everything is vibration, you know. This is more Eastern knowledge now, not like slam a paracetamol and just hope everything, like, this is deeper.
The big guy trying to get some paracetamol in Bulgaria.
Yeah, the Bulgarian paracetamol.
Should have had your crystal, bro. You would have been
I
alright.
put my tigers out.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't have no migraines.
But I'm gonna suggest, if I'm sure in that new house of yours you've got some Himalayan sea salt.
Yes,
Of
100%.
course he has. So
Yes.
Himalayan sea salt, just like a couple teaspoons, some warm water, and just leave it overnight. It removes all the energy of everyone that's ever touched that. Imagine all the people that's ever touched that crystal to get it into your hand right
So
now.
I put this in
Some Himalayan
cup.
sea salt and some hot water, and just leave it overnight, and that's going to just remove all energies that won't serve you.
Okay, so then it's...
And then it's like almost like
Personal
Pokemon ball. It's like reset for you only.
And then do I need to make sure that I always have this on me, or can I keep this in my
What's
house
guided?
or by my bed?
I would say no, that near your bed. I know
Okay.
you're very busy. You know that I've got bags changing all the time and
Yeah,
wallets.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like for now, just keep one near your bed and
Thank
just
you.
yeah, man, just keep it near
Legend,
your
brother.
spot.
Appreciate
and
it, man. Look
full
at that, my
moons.
first crystal.
I'll make sure I'll send you a message. And then there's a full moon. Leave it outside.
Okay.
And it you'll notice, bro. You're just very subtle different shifts in your.
Have you
internal
noticed,
strength.
I mean, for how long have you been kind of a believer in this and sort of...
Crystals, years.
Are you finding that you're learning stuff constantly as you go?
Well, do you know what? You say there's something about me, right? There's an energy. I
Yeah,
feel like all of
100%.
this is building
Yeah,
that
yeah.
energy up always, you know. Meditation, you know, I'm a Buddhist, so I chant, but actually I'm trying to meditate a lot more just to clear my space. It's nothing to do with
So
religion.
yeah,
you know.
meditation I feel is something that I really need to delve into, and it's what you were talking about before, you know. I mean, all of us, we're very busy, right? And we're, you know, as we get older, I feel that we're trying to achieve more, do more, and I think it's so important to take that time out and really
So
reflect.
important. So important.
Because also, man, life goes so quickly, right?
Yeah.
And I was saying to my fiance, it sounds crazy saying that, but I was saying to Emma the other day, you know, we've got to be, you know, we're so blessed and lucky to be in a situation where we are and to be doing all these amazing things, meeting all these amazing people. But often it goes so quickly that suddenly, before you know it, boom, it's just all happened. You haven't actually taken that time to really appreciate.
Oh man, trust me. Yeah, you haven't absorbed it. You
Oh
kind of just,
man, yeah.
kind of just like
it's kind of like,
unconsciously-
oh my god, what's happened
Yeah.
in the last sort of few months, right?
Yeah. Oh man, it just goes just like that. And like a lot of my mentors in Buddhism, they're like 74, 75 years old, and they always say to me, be a slow burner. You
Yeah.
don't realize how quick it's gonna like literally take a moment
I
to
know.
just absorb it. Especially you, man, being in the limelight, having all of these different avenues and businesses and different incomes of money. And you're always in another country. I can't even keep up, and I'm on Instagram trying to watch.
Yeah,
For you,
man,
it
I'm
must
struggling
be.
to keep up.
And then you're about to be married. You're about to like let go of the old self
Yeah.
and stepping into the new self.
It's crazy, man. I mean, it's obviously super exciting. But yeah, it's true, man. It's important just to take that time sometimes.
I always just say to myself, there's 24 hours in a day. How much of it have I just been reacting to everything externally, and how much have I just, you know, even if you can get 1 minute of quietness in your head, people think meditation, you've got to sit there like a monk for 25
No,
minutes.
of course.
You could just pet your dog and you'll suddenly realise for like that minute, my mind was clear of thought.
So how often do you try and meditate?
I've actually only just started, so I'm trying to do 10 minutes a day. I chant an hour a day.
Do you do it in the morning or in the evening?
Yeah, I'll do it in the morning. I'll try and do it before I open the phone, just so I can like clear the mind.
Because that's another thing, man, our mobiles, dude. You know, I'm guilty of it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's just constantly there. And, you know, I find myself now even checking my phone even when it hasn't gone off, or, you know what I mean? It's just...
It could be, I remember my ex, man, she would wake up and every morning, when the alarm went off, she had all the notifications and likes of her Instagram come up on the like the lock screen.
Yeah.
So like every morning she would wake up and there'd be so many, and I would be like, whoa, like you haven't even thought about like I'm grateful to be alive. You're already thinking about like this next magazine post or whatever it was.
And she's probably gone to bed looking at it as well. And then wake up, you look at the phone.
And so
it's scary, man.
We're living in a kind of a surreal time.
I know.
No one even knows the effects of what it's like to have, like, because we're in a new paradigm now. Like, no one knows what's going to be like in 20 years when everyone's had a phone to their head. Do you know what I mean?
You look at the younger generation now, and they are, you know, I've got my niece and nephew who are like 13 and 16, and I think it must be so tough for them going through education, going through school, and you know, a lot of it is to do with how many followers you have or how many likes you're getting on a picture, and they start getting paranoid if they upload a picture and there's not getting any likes, and do you know what I mean? It's a whole other world.
That's the beauty of you, and that's why it's so important, and why I feel you're a beautiful example of what it means to be in the limelight, because in this moment I don't feel like you're sitting there 1 million followers. It's 1 million. No one actually knows what it means. Like, would you know what it's like to have 1 million people in a stadium looking at you, and then when you do your little post, they're all going to absorb that. Like, we kind of don't even understand that, but you use it correctly. And social media, man, it's like,
yeah, I mean, that's the thing with it, right? It's an amazing tool, and you know, it's done so many amazing things, not just for me but for my brand as well. But yeah, it's true. You have to be clever with it. You need to use it in a positive state of mind. You need to push out a positive message.
I'm going to remember that Proudlock's mum said, stay positive.
Yeah, man. That's why I have these. I have 2 pluses, 2 tattoos here, just 2 pluses.
Oh, man.
So whenever I'm feeling down or negative, I constantly have them here in my eyeline, and I just think to myself, be positive.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing, man.
Oh no, one more. Yeah, one more. No, 2 more. But first,
I'm feeling the energy of this bad boy already.
But
I haven't cleaned it, so someone else.
But it's my energy, so it's good. Yeah. But you still want to take my energy away.
Yeah.
Very simple one. What's the word of the year for you so far?
The word of the year, man. Can it be 2?
Yeah.
You baby.
That makes sense. That is. You say that to me every voice note. I love that.
I say that a lot, man. Yeah, I say that a lot.
Okay, last question, man. Any advice to models who think modeling for a brand like Surge is too far out of their reach?
Dude, it's never too far, man. I mean, especially for Surge, one of the most important things for us is about, you know, acting a bit as a platform, you know, and we like to find up and coming models, you know. We like to find people who have good energy, who are positive. So for any models out there, you know, if you're just starting up, always get in contact with us, man. We're always down to collaborate.
He's not joking.
And you know, it goes back to what Indigo was saying. You know, it's about longevity. So, you know, if we vibe and we can create something great, then let's, you know, look at continuing that. And just no matter what, don't ever give up. Stay positive. Whatever you do in life, don't just love it. You got to live it.
Wow.
24/7, baby.
Wow. I love you, man. You're the king of
Love
Chelsea.
you, love you, man. Yeah.
Let's go shoot.
Alright, let's shoot this tag.
The powerful.
Alright. Rain stopped. We ready?
Hope so.
Let's go.
Let's get out there, people.